Check. Nobody's watching.
I'm watching.
Except for Brandon. We're like, oh man, we got one viewer. Wait a minute, Brandon's
It's
watching.
Brandon.
Check.
Oh no.
Nobody's watching. I'm watching.
Oh, we got 2 viewers.
2 viewers.
Don't know who. Oh wait, it's Tim. Is that you, Tim?
Yeah.
We got 1 again. Sorry.
What's that say? Snitches get stitches?
Yeah.
Bitches get stitches.
Cheaters get skeeters on their Peters.
Oh. The most powerful word
Chiggers.
in advertising is free.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, it's like dangling a carrot in front of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do horses really like carrots?
I don't know.
Davie, you used to have a farm.
Fucking horses.
You don't fuck horses?
I don't fuck horses and I don't fuck with horses.
Oh,
Why
with
not?
horses.
Horses are great for the environment.
There's money pits.
Yeah. You're right. You could put them in a pit.
Like a horse fighting pit?
Yeah.
Pit fighting
We
horses?
should have that.
That would be sick.
I always wanted to start an underground fish fighting club.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, with the fine beta fish, put them in a bathtub,
Yeah.
and have like a bunch of black guys standing around, you know, like with money in a hand,
Yeah.
rolling dice.
Caitlin Mixon's watching. Welcome to the
What's
True
up?
Brew Podcast, Caitlin.
What's up, Katie?
See, don't say that, Amon. What the F?
Oh, man.
1 minute
You silly goose.
and 13 seconds.
Oh, no. Sin more paramedic.
Oh, no.
Oh no, your shirt fell.
Oh, no. Keep your nipples in.
Nip's always in.
Yeah. Coming up on 30 seconds.
Sun's out, nips out. Something.
This leaves are going up too.
Oh, shit.
This shirt make me look gay?
It's not the shirt.
Oh.
Yeah.
You ever made love to a man?
No.
You want to?
Fuck no.
Oh.
I laid with a man once. Oh,
What's
man.
up? Yeah. I think we're live.
Yeah.
We're live. Welcome to the True Brew Podcast, where the beer is cold and the truth is told. Real guys, real topics, real guys.
Sorry.
What are you doing? Are you drawing yourself some cleavage?
Oh, is that a chest tat?
No, it's cleavage.
It's a titty tat. Should draw an alligator riding an airboat on your titty.
I got that tattooed on my ass.
Yeah, with a rebel flag.
Yep.
Yeah. Like Wally Gator or something.
Yeah.
We were watching 80s cartoons earlier. So.
We were. It was
Yeah.
a good time.
Oh, so some new things. Sponsors. Just give a shout out to our sponsors, Miller High Life, the champagne of beer.
Whoa!
Shout out to Miller High Life. Cheers,
What?
everyone. Have a good show. Good show.
Always
yeah.
goes down smooth.
Yeah. And B&L Tires on
B&L.
Branford Highway.
Yeah,
B&L Tires.
B&L.
Go see your buddy Bob at B&L Tires.
Did you just
Buddy
spit in
Bob.
your beer?
No, I was blowing in it.
Yeah.
Look at it.
You look like the kind of guy that would blow.
Why don't you just blow this? What kind of faggot ass tattoo is that?
What, this right here?
Yeah.
Fucking Adventure Time. Put that shit on camera.
Oh, so cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of cool.
It's fucking mathematical. That's what it is.
Mathematical.
What's really cool is show them the other tattoo with the shoe and the knife.
Oh, yeah. Check this
Yeah,
shit
show them
out.
that one. That's actually.
Oh, hold on.
There you go. There you go. Now
Oh,
you're in
yeah.
Show him the tattoo across your chest that says "I'm a bitch."
That's on his ass cheek. It's actually a lower back tattoo, old tramp stamp. Kind of like the one I got with the rainbow and the dolphin diving down on the crack of my ass.
I look fresh as fuck.
Yeah, you do.
Man, I'm proud to be here. Oh, yeah.
Oh. All right, a little house cleaning, housekeeping, whatever you want to call it. I mean, yeah, I know it sucks, but
Yeah.
If you are offended by strong language or adult contents, maybe this podcast is not for you. But if that shit don't bother you, watch on.
Don't be a bitch.
Watch
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, some places you can follow us on. Go to Periscope at True Brew, YouTube. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. And if you like the audio-only podcast, like our guest here, Mr. Davie Parrish, go to podbean.com.
He's
It's
blind.
True Brew, podbean.
He's blind, and that's why he listens to the podcast.
Meet your Davie Parrish.
Don't insult our guests, bro.
Flick my pod bean.
We're not. I'm not insulting.
We're gonna flick his pod bean.
Yeah.
Tonight.
So welcome, Davie. Welcome to the True Brew podcast. It's podcast. I'm already slurring my words. I already had too many beers. Welcome to the True Brew podcast, Davie.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hi.
Thanks,
Am
Davie.
I supposed to speak now?
Yeah,
Sorry.
speaking to that thing, it's called a mic.
Yeah.
Hi.
There you go.
Fuck are you from?
Don't act like Derek Hyde.
Yeah.
Derek Hyde actually did a good job.
He did a great job, but he didn't speak into the mic.
He didn't speak close enough to the mic.
Coming for you, Derek.
Yeah. So we're gonna have Derek on the not next week, but the week after. Derek's gonna be back.
Oh.
Derek Hyde.
He's a
So
fun.
check it
He's
out.
a fun cat.
I almost made a graphic for our guest next week,
Yeah.
but I'll mention that at the end of the show.
Oh.
We have a female guest coming on
Oh,
the True Brew podcast for the first time.
That's pretty cool.
It should be interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
Should be.
Yeah.
Could be.
I don't know.
It might.
So some of the topics we're going to talk about tonight: horror,
yeah.
obscure horror,
Whores?
like
Whores?
yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
not whores, like horror, like obscure horror.
Well, I wish it
B-movies.
was that because I
Yeah.
got stories to tell.
Especially about obscure whores.
Obscure ones.
Obscure
like
horrors.
one-legged whores.
You know what a coal is?
What's a coal?
Coal, C-U-L. Coal is a word like they use for like. Let's just give an example, like vegetables. Like if vegetables come through and they're doing the quality check, and if it's like a carrot this fucking long or something with a big old split down the middle, it's a coal. That means that it's still edible, but they won't sell it like in stores because it's not attractive.
You just described my privates.
No, I described your sex life because Brandon
Is edible.
he used to coal
Oh.
until he figured out he was a coal himself.
Oh.
And
I used to
he's-
dock too.
Docking?
Cuckold?
Yeah, we can't. We can talk about it. We just can't describe it.
You ever heard of cuckolding?
What is it?
Cuckolding? I
No.
believe that's how you say it.
Cuckold.
Cuckold.
Yeah.
It's like when you watch another man please your wife.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, cuckolding.
Nah, I'm
It's a
good.
thing.
I'm good. Nah, I couldn't stand
They come in, they look like this.
that. They got some mirror glasses on and a bow tie. If a guy knocks on your door
Yeah.
with mirror glasses on and a bow tie and says, "Hey, is your wife home?" Your life's over. Bro.
Yep. Here to cuckold.
That's it. So anyhow, back to the topic. We're going to talk about dreams. We're going to talk about B horror movies, obscure horror movies, and Ricky, you brought a lot of props with you.
Yeah.
Some interesting stuff. Ricky and myself are big horror fans. He's a way bigger horror fan than I am, but so
Love the horrors.
he's brought some extra stuff that he's going to share with us here.
Yep.
And then we're going to talk about collections.
I got a scab collection.
Even better. That kind of transitions from obscure, so obscure collections.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're talking about collections, why people collect certain things, and just stuff like
Looks
that.
like we collect a few guys that ain't saying shit.
We did,
Yeah.
yeah. Davey, so you listen to the audio only podcast. What? I mean, why would you rather listen to that than watch us live?
Oh, I don't know, because I just listen to podcasts all day at work.
So it's not something you can do that no one knows you're doing, really.
No.
You know what I mean?
Do other people listen to, or is it just in your headphones?
No, it's just in my headphones.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's just you, but we don't talk about
Well,
jobs.
thanks for
But
the
in your
promotion.
job, we won't say what he does, but in your job, it's just you and another guy, though, right?
Yeah.
Hairstylist.
They're hairstylists. You should play that shit over the speakers, bro. Is it like a public?
No, he listens really shitty country all day. So.
Oh, really? Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
cut my penis off. There's no way I could listen to that tier. See, I don't mind
And
certain
then
country.
how many inches would that take it down to?
About an inch and a half. Yeah,
That's all you'd have left.
that's all I'd have left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But see, I mean, it's not to get off on a tangent, but I like country music. I just don't like the tear in your beer. That's not my dog, my truck. You know what I mean?
I like that shit better than the new stuff, like where they're basically like
shit
there's
stayed
now
in country.
the country rappers, they're singing about the same shit that black rappers do,
Right.
but they're
with
doing it on the
twang.
tailgate of a truck. They
Like-
they replaced the VIP section with the tailgate of a truck.
Right. Now
Right,
you-
Brandon?
I guess.
That shirt makes you look really heterosexual.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Brandon's an inspiring country rapper.
I'm not an.
Are you?
I just like that.
Spit us some rhymes, Brandon.
Come on, Brandon.
I don't have any.
You ain't got nothing?
No.
Nothing you've been working on?
No.
I know I run that tire shop all day. You ain't nothing else to
Yeah,
do.
you sitting there.
Shit. Yeah, aren't y'all going?
Anything crazy going on at the tire shop? lately?
Yeah, I heard you got a gay relative working with you.
I mean, you can call them gay.
We need to find out by the end of this show if Rex Coberly is in fact a homosexual.
If anybody knows Rex is technically he's not my cousin, even though we're brothers. He's Ricky and Brandon's cousin.
Lucky.
But lucky. But if anybody knows Rex Coberly, and you can tell us if he's gay, make comment, whatever.
I mean,
Maybe we can call him later in the show.
He's got 2 dicks.
I want to see that.
Is
thing.
it like one for faggots and one for women?
No. He's talking about. Remember the barbecue? That thing in his shirt that sticks out about that far.
Oh, that's a huge dick under there.
I want to document it.
That's his name at work. 2
What
dicks.
is it?
It's a hernia.
And they call it a dick.
No.
I say, hey, 2 dicks, get over here.
I call him 2 dicks.
To his face.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, 2 dicks, come over here. You know, do this, do that.
Does he respond?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Man, you got me fucked up.
you got me fucked up, man. Quit calling me 2 dicks.
I asked him the other day if he was mad about it.
Like you gave a shit.
He's like, I actually like it. It's funny.
I like it when you call me 2 dicks.
Well, I got one person watching. All these people know that we're live.
It's just me. Just don't
the
look.
fuck.
best show
Oh my
ever.
god, guys! Guess what I heard the other day?
What'd you hear, Dan?
Fuck y'all.
I heard that too.
Yeah. Oh well.
That's nothing new.
Mm.
So, dreams.
Dreams. Let's talk about dreams.
Brandon, had any dreams lately?
Tell
All
me.
right.
Tell us.
Let Davie tell us about his.
Okay.
Yep.
Davie,
I can never remember dreams.
you can't remember any
No.
dream over your lifetime
Well, this one time I was jerking off a clown in my dream, right into a circus.
with your mouth.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
How do you? I mean, my problem is I have all these crazy vivid dreams, but then like 20 minutes after I wake up, if I don't tell someone right away and talk about it, I'll forget about it.
Yeah, okay, that's exactly what it
Yeah,
is.
that's a problem.
You know what I mean? Because oh man, I had this dream, but
You know, I've read that like Stephen King, like when he has like crazy dreams, he like wakes up and writes them down. I mean, I don't know how true that is, but I mean, it sounds like something to do.
I mean,
I mean,
it's the only way you're gonna remember them.
I have a lot of crazy dreams, and you know, I've actually done some research on dreams and stuff, and that dreams aren't intended for how they come in your head. Apparently, they mean something totally different.
I don't know though.
That's what I've read. That it means something or close to it, but it's kind of like beating around the bush,
But when you think about it, it's kind of things that are made up of things you experienced during the day or in your past, or you know what I mean. You can kind of fit those things and go, okay, yeah, that's where that came
And
from.
I
that's
agree.
where it came from.
Recently, I had a dream that the three of us, we were at a wrestling show,
Right.
and they picked the three of us out of the crowd to be in a fan tag team, special match.
Right.
And they put us in this back room and told us they would come and get us whenever it's ready. And
Well, it was time for us to be in the match.
Yeah, when it's time for us to be in the match. And we were watching YouTube videos, and laughing our asses off. And I guess we missed when they told us to come out. So then finally we came out, and the match was already over. And Nightmare Syndicate had just won the tag
They didn't
team
put the
belt.
sin cycle or the
Yeah,
the sin
those
cycle.
dirty fucking hippies.
They don't put the sin cycle on the match. The match was over, and we had to go home.
But yeah, that was a dream I had recently.
But to mention wrestling, June the 1st,
Next
CCW,
Next weekend.
Next weekend,
Next
Saturday,
weekend.
7 o'clock at Richardson Community Center. If you like wrestling, like we do,
It's gonna be dope as fuck.
it's gonna be dope. The food chain's gonna be there,
Food chain's gonna be there.
wreaking havoc.
I think.
Actually,
I'm
you know,
gonna
Does it cost
tell
to
you
go?
what. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna raise the bar, just a little bit.
just to see what they do.
Just a little bit.
I mean, because at this point, I kind of feel like,
They don't want us there.
well, I get both
They
sides.
want us there because they want our money.
they want the people that we bring. We bring a lot of people.
Yeah, fuck
You know,
yeah.
we got a big following too on Facebook.
I mean, we're kind of a big deal.
But see, that's the thing. I think that they are a little intimidated because I get it. I get both sides. You know, I talked to Chris Turner. He's part owner of the CCW. He won't admit it, but he is part owner. But I talked to him the other day on the phone.
If you ask me, he's fake as fuck. I hope he's watching this. I think he's fake.
Him and what do you call him?
Blandon Lose.
Brandon Lose.
Blandon.
Yeah,
He's
Blandon. He's bland. Yeah.
And he loses.
Landon Snooze.
His real name's Landon Cruz. If you're trying to justify our,
Yeah.
what we're calling
The
him.
new breed.
I call him Suckmouth.
I call him the inbred.
The inbred.
I call him
Blandon
Lose. But anyhow, we kind of pissed them off.
Suck it, Landon Cruz.
We kind of pissed off old Chris Turner to the point to where, and like I said, I get both sides of it. It's their show. It's like if they came on the podcast, you know what I mean? We wouldn't want them just standing over there with their dicks out, shaking it at us. You know, I mean, there's got to be boundaries.
That's
I mean,
the,
I think
that's the
that'd
show
be
we do
funny.
after Trooper.
Right, but how many times have we left as the food chain? We left a show and got stopped in the parking lot. Oh man,
Oh yeah.
let me tell you, man, that the wrestling
Oh,
sucked,
dude,
but
dude,
you guys
were good, man. You guys were, we used to give it to the cowboy guy, but man, when you guys do it, man,
you brought it to another level.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know
And
how
we're
many.
gonna- yeah, and I think this time we're going to. I know on my part, I'm gonna push. the
Can you give me a
buttons.
little
I,
Sneak peek?
I really don't know. I
like
really
when
don't
you say
know.
raise the bar, like you're gonna cuss?
I got a
I've done that.
Brandon like to speak.
a sign.
Speaking to the mic there.
Oh, you want me speaking to the mic?
Yeah, right there.
Speaking of Mike Derek Hyde.
I got a sign. Oh,
Not that close. You're clipping us.
I got a sign that's gonna be shaped like a championship belt. It's
Okay.
gonna say "Outlaw the Overweight Champion."
That's genius. No, it's not.
It is fucking genius. This is a fat fuck. He's a fat hot
He's a
dog
fat
neck.
I think Brandon's a little salty.
He's a fat hot dog neck fucking
Anyways,
bitch. Fuck you.
So anyhow, next Saturday, June the 1st, CCW, Richardson Community Center. It's on that part of the
We
side of
hate
town.
It's
Huh?
How much does it cost?
It is
this much.
$9. Is it $9?
$9.
$9.
Yeah.
But would you like to come?
Maybe.
If you'd like to come, I can get you tickets for $5.
Yeah.
$5.
Maybe.
Do you have any
But-
food costumes? Would you like to be an
No.
honorary member of the food chain?
No.
Why?
Why not?
We got a squid.
Why
hat
the
you
fuck
can wear.
not?
We got a squid hat you can wear and look sad in the back. That's a
So
funny
you don't want to be a part of the food chain, do you?
No.
Why
Well,
not?
then get the fuck out of here.
No one will know who you are. I'm telling you. You can when you walk in there. When I walk in there, it's Footlong Frank. It's the hot dog. No one. I'm in full character, bro. No one knows who I am, and I
yeah.
show my ass.
Yep. I got a guitar.
But you
that
know
says
what?
You suck on it, and when the wrestlers come by, I like fucking solo in their face.
If you don't feel comfortable being part, come watch.
Fuck
Come
those
watch the food
losers.
chain. I'm telling you, you want to be a member.
I think I want to strike at one of them.
You want to strike like a Mo, Larry, and Curly thing?
Yeah. Right in the eyes.
Hey, watch this. Watch this. Doop.
Hey, buddy, come here. Let me
Give
tell
him
you.
a titty
Pow!
twister. One
Give
of the
him a-
guys that don't have a shirt on, give him a titty twister.
I threw them golden doubloons at
You did.
the little man.
But yeah, so we were commenting on there, and I understand he got a little pissed off because we were on the CCW website, and I was saying things like
Tim said some lewd.
I said,
things.
but they were lewd. They were PG-13, but I was like, I'd rather give myself a circumcision with a pair of toenail clippers than watch Brandon snooze again, do one more match, or Brandon's career smells like the inside of a pirate's wooden leg, this shit like that.
Yeah.
He got a little pissy. Man,
He-
stop with the
he got
childish
upset at
comments.
The midget porn or something. You said something about midget porn.
Oh, I said I'd rather be a stunt double for gay midget porn.
Yeah.
And
didn't watch.
that was the one that pushed him over the top. He was like, you said something about gay porn or midgets or something. I said, gay midget porn.
Yeah.
And then at the end, he said, we're good, we're cool on the phone when I'm talking to him. They're in Las Vegas, by the way. Him and Landon Snooze over in Las Vegas. I'm trying to big time it or whatever. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Them two
They're gonna-
sissies.
They bought a timeshare. They got suckered into a
Yep.
timeshare together.
But he calls me on the phone, and after we square everything. Yeah, man, I'm sorry about that. We won't do that no more. This and that. But so what's the guidelines about the show? He told me and this and that. Who's watching?
Nobody.
Oh. So no one.
Nobody.
Just Brandon.
Just me.
What the fuck?
So I said, everything's good? He's like, yeah, everything's good, man. We're square. I said, oh, just by the way, Landon Cruz wears really tight pants, like a schmedium. He's wearing like his little brother's pants. And he goes, because they're tights. Like in a serious way. I was like, dude, loosen up. I'm just joking with you, man. I'm just razzing you. Oh, okay, man. Yeah, you fucking punk. But yeah, go see CC Top.
Anyways, dreams.
Dreams, back to dreams.
On the serious side of dreams, I got a few topics. You know, it's been proven that they say if you die in your dream, you die in real life. You know, that's the scientific thing that they found out, which I think is pretty cool.
I've been in dreams where I've fallen from high places.
But you wake up
I never hit the ground.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you're still alive.
Yeah. Or I'm having intercourse with my my girlfriend and I never, make it to the end. So inside I die.
I actually have a really funny Mitch Hedberg quote about dreams.
Okay.
I
miss that guy.
He said, "I hate dreaming because when you want to sleep, you want to sleep. Dreaming is work. There I am, comfortable in bed, and the next thing you know, I'm building a go-kart with my landlord."
That dude was a dude that died
yeah.
way too early before his
Right.
time. That guy was a genius. Kind of like the George Carlin. He was the
Yeah.
next George to me. He was the next George Carlin.
So funny. You ever had the classic naked in school dream, or
No.
or naked anywhere dream?
No, not really.
I've had it at work, where I dreamed like I showed up to work without my shirt on, and I'm just like, I'm like,
What's the comedian that does this no shirt, does the Russian story, you know what I'm talking about? The guy with the big hairy chest, you know what I'm talking about, Davie?
No.
He tells this Russian story. That's his stick.
Yeah. Fucking, I don't remember his name.
Yeah, but that's his stick. He does everything with his shirt off, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess that's cool.
Yeah. I remember when my grandfather, or our grandfather, died. My grandmother was like, she swore up and down that he came to her in a dream like 2 or 3 days later and stood by the bed and said, everything's gonna be okay. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, you mentioned that before.
I don't want to doubt grandma, but I just think things are like, and especially through traumatic times, I think things can be.
Maybe grandma hit the corncob pipe a little too hard that night.
I don't know. Maybe. She used to have one in that cabinet with all that racist stuff she used to have.
Yeah, our grandma used to have. Speaking of this stuff, like if you ever went to Webb's Antique Mall in Ellisville, there's a whole section of just racist paraphernalia.
Like back in the 1930s, it's got the classic with the the African American with the watermelon
like
and
blackface stuff.
just blackface stuff.
But our grandma used to have like this picture of this like little girl, and she had like googly eyes and she's eating a watermelon.
Yeah.
And the other one with the black guy
praying and the alligator
praying with
snapping.
the alligator biting his ass.
Yeah.
And his
I used to get in arguments.
It was called Lordy's Prayer.
Yeah. No, it was called something else, but I used to get in arguments with her, like, Grandma, why? But she was born in 1920 in Georgia, and that's just the way it was back then.
Yeah.
But I'm like, Grandma, why do you think that way? That's not cool. That's not. Well, it's just the way I was brought up. I could be friends, and I was like, Grandma. But yeah, so I think traumatic, like when something traumatic happens to you, it can be misconstrued. You know what I mean? It makes you more. Well, it makes you want to believe it more.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I had a dream once that I was a car, and I woke up exhausted.
Did you come up with that on your own?
Nope, I Googled it.
All right. I did have a dream. We're Disney pass holders and Universal pass holders, but we were in Disney last weekend, and I had a dream that night that I photobombed my ex-wife. Because if you
you got her.
Yeah, if you walk down Main Street, they have these cast members, that photographer people, because you can buy this photo pass thing, whatever, and they're set up in key spots. There's like 6 of them, like stationed 100 feet or whatever down Main Street, so you can get a picture with the cast or whatnot. And I had a dream that as we were walking out, my ex-wife and her new husband was there, and I'm like, oh shit, there she is.
Woo! Fuck you.
What's wrong with that guy? Are you crying?
I think he is.
All right. But yeah, we were walking out and they were right there. I'm like, oh, there's my ex-wife. Watch this.
Sorry, watching the
Oh, the playback?
Yeah, the playback.
Oh.
So when I was little, and I think the reason because I had this dream is because I used to like hide behind Dad and watch Freddy's Nightmares, the TV show. I don't know if you remember that at all.
Yeah.
But I was like 4 years old, you know. I'm sitting there like peeking behind Dad, 4 or 5 years old. Like, I wanted to watch it. I thought it was so cool, but I didn't want to watch it because it was scary as fuck.
Right.
And Freddy would come out like riding on a fucking rocket or something, like off into the fucking moon, you know. And but later, like this is a reoccurring dream when I was younger, where Freddy Krueger was chasing me in the sewers. Like,
That's
I would
crazy.
just be running through the sewers and Freddy's coming for me, you know, trying to molest me, trying to touch my tackle box.
He tried to touch your ta-la-la?
Yeah. He tried to take his little butter knives. Oh!
Anyhow, one of the weirdest dreams I ever had was I was playing Duck Duck Goose with Mr. T, the guy with the beard, the guy with the beard from Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Butterworth.
Nice.
Yeah, I tagged
Like
Mrs.
a glass bottle or
Yeah.
a real person?
No, it was with a glass bottle, and that's who I tagged. I was like, Duck Duck Goose, and I hit
You're
all
like,
my...
this bitch ain't got no legs.
She ain't
I
got no legs. She
this
can't
shit.
chase me.
I got this shit. She's made of glass.
Yeah. But the guy with what's the one of the guys with what's the guy's name with the beard from Duck Dynasty? All of them.
Psy?
They all have beards.
Brandon, what's their names?
You don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't watch it.
You acting like Daniel Baumgartner?
Yep.
What's wrong with you, bro?
None.
You okay?
I'm good.
Why are you on the phone?
Oh, I'm looking at stuff.
Why don't you get on the podcast?
Cause I'm looking at Ted Bundy.
Okay, well, why don't you get on the podcast?
Trying to look up Ted Bundy?
Oh yeah.
Did you watch the Ted Bundy movie, Brandon?
Yep.
What happened in it?
Were you excited about it? Because when you text me, you're like, "Hey, did you see the Ted Bundy?" Like it meant something. I'm like, "Yes,
It was a
yes,
good
I did."
movie.
It was a good
It
movie.
was a good movie. Zac Efron's a badass actor.
Yeah, he is, and he's
Yeah.
super in shape.
Yeah.
He's super hot.
He is quite the piece. I
It was a
mean,
good movie.
I kind of like what was the first guy that did the Ted Bundy show movie thing? What's the actor back in the '80s? He played Ted Bundy. Mark Harmon.
Mark Harmon. Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did a really
Oh.
good job of playing Ted
Summer
Bundy.
School.
Yeah, summer school guy.
Summer School.
Yeah, he did a really good job. I
Summer-
thought.
Summer School, for being an 80s comedy, had one of the greatest like death scenes when the two guys who were really big in the horror
Chainsaw and
movies, yeah,
Dave.
and they make the dude's eyeball come out and all that shit, dude. Good shit.
Good shit.
Good shit. Davie,
What up?
what's up? What do you do, Davie? Tell us
Like
what
what?
you do. Taxation
A
is
lot of
death.
shit.
Yeah,
Death.
tell us about your T-shirt. What's
Yeah,
up
tell
with
us
that?
about that.
You actually, I do want to ask you some questions, but tell us
Oh,
about your
awesome.
your T-shirt
It says taxation is theft.
and what's that mean?
And that implies,
There's nothing that it implies. It's just fucking true.
okay.
So we need taxes, though, right?
Nope.
We don't need taxes.
Fuck no.
Why not?
For what?
Explain that.
What would we benefit if there weren't taxes?
I would keep all my fucking money, and you would too.
Okay, what do taxes pay for?
Nothing good.
How about the military?
Nope.
They don't pay for the military.
They do, but it's not good.
You don't. Why not?
You don't think the military is good?
Oh, there's that corner.
How about cops?
Nope.
You don't think cops are
I
good?
wouldn't pay for it.
What? You wouldn't?
Nope.
You protect yourself?
Not yet.
Okay. You have a gun?
Yeah.
I do too.
He's got plenty of them.
Oh.
I mean, he's got none.
Yeah. They were all
So
lost in
my
a terrible
question,
movie.
I don't want to get too deep in politics because I'm not
Yeah, politics are fucking
I'm not
gay.
politically sound.
Yeah,
I'm
you
common
go for
sense
hours.
sound. I feel like I am.
Yeah.
But explain to me what a libertarian is. It's not a Democrat. It's not a Republican, right?
Yeah, no.
It's kind of in the middle.
No.
Okay, well,
Completely
explain.
different.
All right, tell me what a libertarian is.
Man, I hate being put on the spot, though.
Oh,
But
shit.
you know, you're the
Yeah,
man.
I know.
When the leader
This
of the
is-
Libertarian
I read.
when the leader of the Libertarian Party of Columbia County can't explain it,
We got a
But-
problem.
Yeah,
we're in
okay.
the hole.
Okay, sorry.
I don't know. It's like just we want liberty, everybody to be free,
Okay.
and not aggressive on everyone for just
So
getting
libertarian, the
tongue-tied,
core
so-
word is liberty.
yeah.
Okay, I got it. I'm about that. I'm a
Yeah.
patriot.
Yeah.
I like liberty.
Fuck yeah.
I like to be able to
Yeah.
drink my beer and be on the podcast.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Wear a fucking bow tie. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
So, who are you gonna call if somebody's breaking in your house?
I'll probably shoot them.
Okay, good deal.
I mean, that's cool.
That's kind of Republican-ish.
Who are you gonna call
No.
when the Russians?
No, see, we wouldn't take your guns like Republicans.
Who are you gonna call
I'm not gonna take your
when
gun.
the
I promise.
Russians attack our small town?
Yeah, when the
Every day.
Russians, when they parachute with them, when the Cubans and the
Yeah.
Russians parachute into Calumet,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Allegedly, I have a lot of guns.
And you're gonna be able to take on a Russian army.
Okay, you
I've
and the
got
rest of the
friends.
whole football team, the Wolverines, are
Yeah.
gonna be able to take care of the Russians and the Cubans.
You're gonna
You saw
drive
that
out to
guy.
the woods
Sounds
with
good,
the
David.
canned
Yeah.
goods that you got from your dad's
Roadside store.
roadside
Mm.
store.
It's later gonna get him killed, because if you knew he was gonna get him killed, you probably wouldn't take that shit. But you're gonna take sleeping bags, you're gonna take guns, you're gonna take plenty of ammo. You're gonna pile in your 1986 step-side Chevrolet
Yep.
with all your friends, and you're gonna haul ass down the road.
Let me
and
tell
out
you
into the
something
woods.
now. Patrick Swayze's dead. You're not gonna make it.
He didn't make it. What he didn't know is, from living in the woods, he got pancreatic cancer, and it killed him 25 years later.
We got 2 viewers. Holy shit! Who is the other?
It's not Brandon.
It's not Brandon.
None of them.
Say your name.
Tell us who you are. Let's see. Who's watching? Amber Janae is watching.
So-
Amber, welcome to the True Brew podcast. If you don't like that, something's wrong with you, Amber Janae. Amber Janae, send us some questions. Matter of fact, Amber Janae is going to be on the podcast next week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I remember her.
You remember her?
The nerdy girl from Trivia.
Trivia. Her and the Marcus guy.
Oh, that dude was a douchebag. The English dude?
I think they're really good friends, though.
I don't give a fuck. That dude was a fucking cunt.
He was
I
smart.
think that's a compliment overseas.
Overseas?
Yeah.
He's a bloody wanker.
Where's Marcus from,
He's a
Amber?
bloody fucking wanker.
Yeah.
He's a fucking prick.
But-
Anyways,
Back to dreams, though.
yeah, I was.
You want to talk about libertarian stuff still?
Yeah,
No, let's do it.
I want Davie.
All right.
So, Davie, you head up the Libertarian Party for Columbia County.
Yes.
Tell us about it. Do y'all have meetings
Yeah.
monthly?
Monthly.
Who's one of
Yeah,
you?
where's it at?
Where's it at so we can go see it?
How patter.
At Halpatter?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the True Brew podcast. You drink beer, you talk about
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
talk about how shitty Republicans and Democrats are.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what
If
I'm
you
talking
guys
about.
were really libertarians, you would drink beer wherever the fuck you want, have your guns out. You
Yeah.
know?
Do you open carry?
Like I got right
I'm
now.
open carry in Florida.
I know.
I'm open carrying
Trick
right
question.
fucking now.
Look at them guns.
Call the cops!
His
You remember when we used to watch?
name Stamp, Darwin, England. Okay, his name is.
Well, he needs to go
Marcus
back.
Stamp from Darwin, England. Okay.
Who gives a fuck? You remember when we used to watch the football games like at your apartment?
Yeah. Oh
It'd
yeah.
get loud as fuck and
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
and like we and
Call the fucking cops. Who
and,
gives a fuck?
and people were like, you might want to calm down. And some were like, fuck that, call the cops.
Yep. The people next door would be banging on the wall and like, call the fucking cops. Every time- especially if they made a touchdown.
Yeah, cause we're the fucking Gators, though.
That's right. Are you a Gator fan?
Don't give a shit about sports.
No sports?
Yep.
Nope.
Wow. How about the sport of Mexicans jumping over the wall that Trump did? You give a shit about that?
I bet on them.
You
Are
bet
you
on?
are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
for or against Trump?
Not a fan.
You're not a fan.
Nope.
What would you rather have?
Would you rather have Trump or Obama?
Oh, I'd rather not.
Pick one.
Nope.
Davey.
Nope.
Brandon, punch
They're
him in
the
the face
fucking
or
same.
picks one.
Pull a shirt over his head just like yours.
No.
Give him a hockey beat down, you goon.
Why is Ricky dressed like a douche from the 90s movie? I think he looks pretty fucking cool.
Fuck yeah, dude. Look at these fucking guns. Look at this shit. Oh, god damn.
Yeah.
Anyways, dreams.
So do you have anything that's gonna top my Duck Dynasty, Mrs. Butterworth, Duck Goose
I don't
dream?
know. Yeah, I got a really weird serious one.
Okay.
I had a dream one time. I got a daughter, my oldest daughter. I don't want to say her name because
Okay.
mom might come and try to pick her up or something.
Yeah.
But I had a dream one time that I stabbed her, and it fucked me up for
That's-
a
That
got
long
fucking dark.
time.
I was gonna say. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
sick. He said dark, but
Yeah,
that's the word I was looking for.
It messed with me for a long time. Like, why did I dream that? And I looked it up, and it said that I longed to be closer to her.
Oh, so it bothered you that much you had to actually research it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it was fucked up. Yeah. I got something for you.
Okay.
I got
How
something
many-
for you too?
How many movies can you name with the word dream in it?
The only one that comes to my Dream a Little Dream.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Corey Haim, Corey Feldman. Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warriors.
Yep, that's part 3.
I didn't know what part that was. Everything else, I draw a blank on.
What Dreams May Come.
Okay, who's in that?
What Dreams May Come was Robin Williams, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you trying to segue
It was
into
my
our
question.
next topic?
No, it was my question. No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for ruining that.
No, I was going to say, if you were, that's a good segue, bro.
Well, that's not the point.
Oh.
Oh, Kelsey actually has a reoccurring dream that she told me about where she's being chased by a giant ball of flesh. Yeah.
Like the Blob?
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean? You
Speaking
know?
of horror movies, the Blob?
Like a ball sack? I don't know. Like a ball of flesh.
Speaking of ball sacks, my new thing here recently is I draw a little face on my testicles and then I FaceTime my brothers.
That's you?
That's me.
I talked to that guy the other day.
Yeah, carry on a whole conversation with him.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah. I have a reoccurring dream because I'm originally from South Florida, and I used to have this dream of the street I grew up on, of me flying in something like down one side and back the other. But then used to have one, and I'm talking when I say reoccurring, I'm talking about 30 and 40 times where I could jump like super fucking high up on the buildings and
That's
stuff,
sick.
and ninjas were always chasing me and shit, and I could just like, yeah, fuck you ninjas, I'm jumping up
Fucking
on this
ninjas.
building. You know what I mean?
Ninjas are ruining this country.
Dream On, Robin W.
Robin Williams, he was in What Dreams May Come.
Oh yeah, I miss that guy.
Yeah. He killed himself. He hung himself.
I don't know. Oh, you know,
He's too fucking
Mu-
funny.
I'm doing some research on dreams. People who have sleep apnea that wear those masks and stuff, which I needed to ask. I got a friend of mine that wears one of those at night. And
I
then-
heard it's like when you're fat as fuck. Is he fat as fuck?
No, not necessarily, but that they, since I guess they deprive you of oxygen. You're deprived of oxygen, so you have to do these. I don't know, forces oxygen in your face or something, and it makes your dreams more lucid.
Hey, Derek's watching.
Hey, Rudy Ska.
Derek.
Derek's actually going to be on in 2 weeks, right after Amber Janae.
And you know what he's going to do? Talk closer to the mic.
That's right.
Turtles.
Watch this, Derek. Just like this. Talk close to the mic, bro.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Let me see if I have anything.
On dreams?
Yeah. I mean, I tried to follow my dreams once, but they put a restraining order on me.
You had to read that one. He's like, I got one more joke that I wrote. I'm going to read it.
One more left in the chamber.
Can I get a beer while you're
Fuck yeah, you
talking
can.
about your dreams?
Yeah, beer.
Would you like a beer, Davie Parrish?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pass it down.
Thank you.
It's good to have Daniel Baumgartner back on the cast. Over here.
Oh, that's Daniel?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, hey, Daniel. Are you okay?
Okay, I'm good.
All right, why are you crying?
I'm not.
Did your
Brandon's crying.
Oh, well. All right, so if you're new to the True Brew podcast, where the beer is cold and the truth is told, real topics, real talk, and real guys drinking beer. If you're easily offended by adult content or that type of shit, this may not be for you. So, but if you're not, keep on watching.
Yeah, watch this shit.
Watch it. Watch away.
Yes, babe, those are your sunglasses.
Are those my
I
sunglasses?
was looking for some sunglasses. They were in the car, so I put them on. Do they look like women's sunglasses?
No, they're like Top Guns.
Top Guns, yeah.
Yeah.
I can stare at any dick I want.
Yep.
I've been looking at y'all's cocks all day.
He could lock onto a dick like Top Gun.
Yep, yep, yep. Did you hear they're doing a sequel?
To Top Gun?
Yeah.
But ain't Val Kilmer fat as fuck now?
Nah, he's slimmed up, man. He's slimmed up.
He was looking old and I had a bunch of plastic surgery and shit.
Yeah.
Also heard they're doing a Beetlejuice too.
That's been in the works for a long time.
I don't know if that's
Did
really.
you go see Dumbo? Speaking of Tim Burton?
Yeah, I've seen Dumbo.
How was it?
The only thing I didn't like about it, and you could tell they got off cheap on on the special effects. When they first start off, Colin Farrell plays the dad in there, and when they first start off, he's missing his arm. So that they had to do the Mad Max with Charlize Theron. They had to wear the green sleeve or whatever.
Yeah.
Then they go to they make him a fake arm This was just like a glove or whatever, just that sits out there, so they didn't have to green screen it no more. And his arm went down in his shirt, like a quarter way through the movie. They were trying to save money.
Gotcha.
But the only thing I didn't like about it, they had Michael Buffer, the guy that does the ring announcement for boxing, and he said twice. The one time it would have been fine. I would have made fun of it still, but it would have been fine. But he said, "Let's get ready for Dumbo." Oh, come on, stop it, man.
You were embarrassed for a second.
For a second, and then he said it again. The only thing that made it better was the theater we were in with the leather seats and the you could order beer. Other than that, it was sucked.
Please don't go into a 20-minute segment.
I'm not.
How much you love the theater.
I do love it though. It
was it the same one?
The same one. It was a great. Did
you say something, Brandon?
Brandon's not very talkative tonight.
I'm good.
You want to talk about Rex?
No, I'm good.
Racing?
We'll talk about racing.
Tires?
Gay sex.
Fortnite?
Fortnite?
I'm good.
He's a Fortniter.
I'm good.
You just gonna sit there and not say nothing?
Oh, I'm just waiting for you guys to shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay, well go.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
here we go.
I mean, I don't know what to
You're
talk
on.
about. I mean, I don't even
Here
know
we
what
go.
to
Put
say.
the camera on Brandon.
Here we go.
He's on.
All right, so what are we talking about?
Dreams.
Dreams. I had a dream once. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
You guys really want
I
to
want to
hear
hear it
I
fucking
wanna hear it.
hardcore.
All right, well,
Tell it to me in an accent.
I don't have an accent.
Christopher Walken accent.
I don't know that.
Okay, just do it in your own accent.
Okay. Well, I had a dream once that I have this dream a lot that I'm actually on a racetrack and I just fall off of it.
You fall off the racetrack.
Bill Lockhart style.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is that your dream though?
No.
When you fall off the track,
Just
you
fall
just
off.
like you.
It just
I mean, what
gone.
happens? You just fall and that's it, and then you wake up.
Before you hit the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's true that
Yeah.
you're not dead because
You're
he
not
said if
dead.
you die in your dream, then you die in real life.
Yeah.
no. I hope I do.
Yeah.
Is that the only weird dream you've had?
Yeah, pretty much.
You never had a different weird dream?
Not that I can remember.
Oh. Weird.
Anything else?
No.
Davey, I know you have some weird dreams.
Come on,
Yeah,
Davey.
probably. I just can't remember them.
Nothing?
Not really.
Ever?
No.
Let's keep track of that.
It's that libertarian stuff soaking in your, soaking in your brain.
Yeah.
Likely.
Who do you hang out with? You hang out with Jordan Bosserman?
Sometimes.
He does.
Oh my god.
He does.
Oh my god.
He's
That guy's a
fuck.
wreck, man.
Yeah.
That guy's a wreck.
Like a 15-car pilot wreck. That's how big he is now.
That's exactly him. He came in like a
Nice.
wrecking ball.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's
Yeah.
getting fat as fuck.
He is fast.
Yeah.
Not
He's getting
kidding,
fat. I seen
is
where he
fast
ran.
as
Would he
fuck.
run for mayor or something?
He should run all the way.
What do you run for?
Like water preservationist
Yeah.
or some shit like
Something
that.
like that.
Something that he thought he could win and he still didn't win?
He should-
Water preservationist seat 13. Something like that.
He should have run for not
And he
having
lost.
diabetes.
I have a question for Davey. Would you rather live in a country with no gun regulations or no health?
Good question there, Rudy Ska. Davey, you're on.
Or no health regulations, or just no health.
No gun regulations or no health?
You gotta
says-
pick one. It's
It,
like kinda-
it says see more. You gotta click it.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Okay.
let's see more.
My bad. All right. Let me go over here and we'll see more.
Oh, we can't.
We
See
can't.
more.
We can't see more.
See more.
I fucked a guy named Steve.
I can like it.
I watched.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
or no healthcare regulations. Oh, probably no gun regulations for sure.
No gun regulations.
Yeah.
What is a healthcare?
I kind
regulation?
of agree with him on that. Only in the sense is law-abiding citizens don't commit crimes. Criminals commit crimes.
Yeah.
And no criminal is going to go through the legal channels to get a gun legally and properly. They're just going to buy it off the street and commit a crime with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they can do that anyway.
So gun
Like
regulations
16
really. I mean, if I've never committed a crime in my life, I've never robbed a
So,
bank. I've
I
never
mean,
killed.
what's the parallel to that with health? Like going into a dark alley and getting an abortion on a table with a.
But the thing about healthcare is someone's got to pay for it.
Yeah. You
Who's
fucking
paying-
pay for that shit yourself.
Who's paying
That's right.
For,
You get up and go to work, and you pay for
Yeah.
yourself.
Who's paying for an alleyway abortion?
I don't
Whoever's
know.
got the fucking getting the abortion. Probably.
Whoever's got the hanger and the dirty folding table.
Patrick Swayze
no,
is.
no, they're the ones getting paid.
Do you believe in abortions?
Oh, I don't actually care.
You don't care?
Nope.
I feel sorry for people who abort babies.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
a fan of it, but I don't really care.
Yeah, because the babies don't have a choice. You know what I mean? So I don't want to get into politics. But yeah. So let's move on from dreams. Let's go into something else. Let's go into collections.
Collection.
Let's.
I collect everything.
I collect things too.
I collect things. Brandon, you collect anything?
What do you collect, Brando?
Hats.
Hats.
He is a big collector of hats, especially
I collect
Gator
more
hats.
than you don't.
Just Gator hats.
I
got
think
like
Brandon had
45 Gator hats.
Yeah, he has you beat on Gator hats, bro.
Maybe Gator hats. I do have a lot of hats. I wear a lot of hats.
You do.
I have an extensive
Except today.
collection.
If you would have shaved your beard and got a spray tan, I'm telling you,
You fucking.
you've been fist pumping. You look like fucking Pauly D on fucking
Fuck yeah.
on Jersey Shore.
I also collect like car emblems.
Car like the hood ornaments and
Yeah,
stuff.
hood ornaments.
Don't you collect old video games and
Yes,
stuff?
I got a collection.
You kind of remind me. Well, I used to collect beer labels because we lived behind a titty bar down in South Florida. True story, bro.
Fucking titty.
We
bar.
lived behind the English pub.
Derek says I collect money. You're not funny.
Yeah. But we lived behind. My friend lived behind. My
Type
friend,
closer to the keyboard.
yeah. Good one. You got him. But we lived. My friend across the street lived behind this titty bar, and we used to pile our bicycle up because when I was a kid, you went everywhere on your bike.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's how you knew where your friends were, because you see a pile of bikes out front of somebody's house,
Yeah.
you knew your friends were there. You didn't. We wasn't gonna. Hey man, where you at? Text them, motherfuckers. Anyhow, we used to pile our bikes up underneath the window. We should have a flame.
No.
Do you have one?
Fiori?
Do you have
I
one?
don't have one.
Oh,
I've got one with tigers all over
We
it.
need to get you.
hey, you should have wore that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But we used to pile our bikes up and try to look through the window and kind of glance of the girls. Or if you had a really cool drunk guy, we'd leave the back door open so we could ride our bikes past. But I always wanted to spend the night at his house.
Brandon's is super enthusiastic tonight.
Yeah,
That's
is.
coming from Daniel Baumgartner.
That's pretty bad, bro. Daniel Baumgartner said that.
That dude's a real loser.
He's a real card.
Hey, doing what I
He's a
gotta
real
do.
Baumgartner.
Doing what I gotta do.
What do you gotta do?
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You gotta
Jump in there.
No, I don't. I can't
no.
just jump
Tell
in
us a-
there like on the spot.
Yes, why not? You're
Sure
good.
I can.
Yeah.
All right, titties.
Titties. I like titties. I got titties. You got titties. Ricky's got titties. What's your name? Davie's got
What the fuck is
titties.
that shit?
He knows your name. He knows your name. All
But yeah, we all got titties. How about
We
that?
do.
right. How about titty bar? You ever been to a titty bar, Brandon?
Nope.
Really?
You've never been to a strip club?
Not even Cafe
Haven't had
Risque?
Never.
You never had it?
What?
Are you married?
No.
Oh.
Not anymore.
You have a boyfriend?
You say boyfriend?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
You want one?
No.
Look at that guy to your right, Davie Parrish.
Listen
Hey,
to
that's
some
me.
But, yeah. I've been to Hamburger Mary's.
Okay, well that's a
I mean, that's not a titty bar, but
That's a burlesque joint.
no. That's a transgender,
transgender.
which I liked it.
I've heard it's fun.
Yeah.
It is fun.
You're like, what? That's just, I like it.
I did like it. I had a good time. I actually got on stage. Yeah, with the head drag queen. It was cool, man.
I took a girl home from that.
I even stuck a $10 bill down in her top.
That was actually Daniel Baumgartner.
It was it?
Yeah. That's why he couldn't be on the show.
You're welcome for that $10, Danny.
I didn't know it, but I took one to the motel with me.
A transgender person?
I didn't know.
Oh man,
I don't know. I was so fucked up. I couldn't tell you.
So what happened?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, well, I'm looking at the corners of his mouth.
yeah. I mean,
I'm like searching his mouth. Like,
I would think that's the best. If you went, but how'd you know it was transgender?
I didn't.
You went there knowing it was a woman?
No.
you went there knowing it was a guy,
No, I didn't know what it was.
but
You're
you
like-
went there.
You're
Wait a
like,
minute.
I'm playing the lottery tonight.
I'm feeling lucky.
Yep.
I feel like there's tension in that room. Is tighter than Eichenberg's waistband.
Eichenberg.
Danny, where were these fucking awesome jokes when you were on, man?
Eichen nerd.
Eichen nerd. Brandon kept saying, "Shut up, Eichen nerd." You know
But I'm
Kenny
not allowed to
Eichenberg?
be mean to the guest.
I like Kenny. He's a good guy.
You can be mean to this guy.
I'm not allowed to.
Why not?
Because you said so.
I'll knock his hat off.
Because I said so.
Yeah.
Do what you want to do, bro.
You said so.
He's a libertarian, goddammit.
Yeah.
He's got
mean,
thick
He's
skin.
freedom.
I mean, a libertarian
You
means
have the
another
right.
word for
And he has a
pussy.
gun, bro.
You got the right to knock his hat off.
And
You
No, you don't.
Why don't I?
That's aggression.
Yeah, it's aggression. You don't. He deals with liberty
You're a pussy.
and not aggression. Anyhow,
Yeah.
so what? How come you've never been to a
Titty
strip
bar.
club, titty bar, or something?
I don't have a lot of friends to go with, and I'm not gonna go sit.
Would
there
you
by
like?
myself.
Would you like to go
I'll
to
go to a
one?
titty
I'll
bar
go.
with you. Your
I'll
girl,
go.
yeah, I bet you Reagan will go to a titty bar with you because girls love to go to titty bars.
And
True story.
strippers love girls or guys who bring their girls to the titty bar.
Yeah, they think it's like sexy. And
I
hot.
personally think a titty bar is overrated. I don't like them.
Oh yeah, it's stupid.
I mean, I would like to go. Yeah. So let's go.
You gotta go in and buy a Coke and
Well, no, actually, I think the last, no, second to last. Well, the last one I went to was actually my.
chicks with dicks tricked you again. I
Oh.
bet Amber's got a huge cock.
Yeah, I bet she does. We'll find out on next week's show. But
You gotta pull it out.
but
Next
I remember.
topic: does Amber have a huge dick?
Yeah, send us a picture.
That hold on. We're still in the search to find out if Rex Coberly is a homosexual.
Yes, if you know Rex Coberly,
tune in.
send a comment to us.
Send
Let
a
us know.
comment, let us
If you
know
have
if-
pictures, you can send them to us privately. Send it to our Facebook page, send it to the True Brew page, and don't
Yeah.
comment on here, and we'll look at them. And
All right, but yeah,
Why would you look at them if you want to see some gay sex? Some gay.
What's wrong with gay sex?
Brandon, have you never
What
like
is it?
Googled like?
This is coming from a guy who had his shirt tied in a knot.
Okay, but that don't mean I'm gay.
You ever Googled hot nudes and like you're scrolling through like a bunch of big titty girls and then a dude comes out and his cock is hanging out? Never.
No.
Liar! Liar!
Do you turn the page? If you're watching a porn, right, and this girl's on there, and she's getting banged down by this dude with this huge penis, do you turn the channel?
No.
No, you watch it.
Hell no, you watch it because
But
you
I'm
want
not-
to see that girl murdered.
Because you like murder.
But do I want to see a guy fucking a guy? No.
No,
Not
no,
at all.
no.
That's what's wrong with gay sex.
But would you
with me.
rather? This is a classic. Would you rather watch a porn with a guy with a tiny little penis or a huge 13
No, I want to
inch?
see a
A tiny
giant
penis.
No,
You would?
Yeah.
No,
Why?
I want to see a monster cock.
He's lying.
I
Well,
want to
why?
see. I Google
But no,
monster
it-
cock
For
first.
real, and I want to see fucking a tiny penis. To see what that girl's gonna do.
No.
She's gonna do what she gets paid to do.
Yep. Act like it's fucking.
Act
killing
like
her.
it's huge.
Act like it's murdering her.
Yes.
I'm googling massive cock and
No, you
Tight.
Google BBC.
type.
Big black cock.
Oh. I
Why's it
thought
gotta be black?
that was a joke to Marcus, whatever his last name
Why's it
is.
gotta
No,
be black?
that's a real thing.
Oh.
BBC. You never seen the girl? You ever seen the viral video of the girl who's got the out of the dentist, and she's like, "Fuck you, mom." She's like high on the dentist stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There's-
she's
they're
like,
all
I
over
love
YouTube."
BBC. Big black cock.
That's not my question. I asked you why the fuck does it gotta be black?
Isn't it rape for women to have short hair?
What?
The fuck does that even mean?
What the fuck does that mean? He's listening to too much ska again.
Are you high? Did you take acid?
He's high on ska.
There you go, Davey. Tell him about it. What's he talking about? Is it
Who
rape for
fucking
women?
knows?
Who
Isn't
cares,
it
really?
rape?
I mean, to be
What
honest,
does that even mean?
who fucking cares?
It's almost like
Huh?
she had short hair. I had to rape her.
Oh,
Remember that billboard that was in Lake City that said "Rape"? Let's talk about it. You remember that?
Yeah.
And we used to go, "What the fuck does that mean? Does it mean like,
Yeah.
hey, listen, I don't want to rape you, I really don't.
Yeah, but
but can
hear
we
me-
talk
and-
about
and
it?
Hear me out.
Yeah, hear me out. Can we talk about it a little bit?" I never got that.
Anyways, we're talking about collections. They're supposed to be.
Yes,
Oh, shit.
collection. Brandon, do you have any collections
no, I told you guys my collections.
besides that?
I mean, no. I mean, what? Nothing really.
I heard you collect belly button lint.
Nope. I collect
STDs.
extra small condoms.
Why?
Because I need them motherfuckers, alright?
So you collect them, but you don't use them?
Duh.
I'm a big movie memorabilia
Alright.
collector. I like
Same here.
memorabilia. And I brought a little something. I know you brought some things. I'll start off with showing
Oh,
mine.
I brought something.
Go ahead.
Hold on, let me show you guys.
Oh, it's a fuck you.
It's a finger.
Oh.
It's a finger.
Yeah, it's a finger.
Ah,
Oh,
a
fuck it.
loser.
Thanks. But I
It's like he
have
collects bad jokes.
I have It's right here.
I'm excited to see it.
It's right here. Somewhere.
Is it made out of the same stuff as the space shuttle?
Yep. Made out of titanium. There it is right there. Lieutenant Dan's leg.
Look at that shit.
Yeah. How about that?
That's
It's actually-
fucking fantastic.
That's Lieutenant Dan's leg.
Let me show you guys my prosthetic cock. Huh?
Yeah.
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 You don't want to
Did
see
you
it?
bring your entire collection of bad jokes?
Wonka Wonka.
Toenails. Daniel Bummer collects toenails. Oh, Brandon collects toenails. Anyways, speaking of movie memorabilia,
Derek, please let us know what the fuck that means.
yeah, please tell us about the raping short-haired women thing. Is.
And why you're into it.
Yeah.
I think if I was an FBI profiler, I'd be calling this guy.
Yep.
There's
Yep.
been some short-haired girl
Be
raped.
calling Derek Hyde. Anyways, along with movie memorabilia, there's a big fad. It's kind of dying, I feel. People collect these things called Funko Pops. And I used to be really big into it. And I brought the last one that I've ever bought.
Okay.
Yesterday?
No. No. It's
You're never gonna buy one again.
I won't say that.
Didn't you tell me though that it has to be really super special?
Yeah, it has to be like super cool, and that's why I bought this one. It's different. It's not your basic, superhero. Anyways,
There he goes.
I bought.
Derek commented. I'm not going to interrupt
thanks,
you.
Derek.
He says,
Piece of shit.
imagine you're going to have sex with a short-haired broad, but then you flip her around. I'm trying to see where it says see more.
I'm excited to see more.
Yeah. You flip her around and suddenly it's a 12-year-old boy. That's rape. She made you fuck a 12-year-old boy. That guy.
The build, I think, made that so much better.
Yeah, we had to click on the see more.
We helped your build.
Yeah.
You helped our build.
So anyhow, back
Anyways,
to your pop.
I bought this. It's David, the bad guy. It's Kiefer Sutherland from The Lost Boys.
Okay.
Can you see that shit?
There you go.
Look at that.
That's pretty cool.
So I collect these pop things, but now I only collect like movies and stuff that I like. Basically.
He got you.
Shit like that. That's it. Okay, you got me.
He said trannies get beat up all the time for posing as women and trying to fuck dudes.
He knows a lot about this.
Experience.
He's got a mustache.
He
He's like doing something.
Yep, you got a mustache.
He's not just a mustache.
That should clue you in.
It's not okay to just have a mustache.
When I was in the FBI, that's the first thing we looked for was mustaches.
Yeah.
If you got a mustache, you got to be a
Those
sex
dudes
offender.
are some kind of sexual predator.
Yep.
They've
Actually,
got
when it came across the table, he had a mustache. We went right to the we had a whole wall sexual predator. And all these guys have
Yeah.
mustaches.
on each list of different kinds of sexual predators, mustache is the reoccurring theme.
Yep. I had yarn like from
Yep,
this one to
yeah,
this one,
yeah,
mustache.
Yep. Look like Charlie Day.
And when my boss came in, he said, how is this guy connected? I said, they got a mustache.
Yep.
I got fired.
And he's like, good work, Fowler.
Yep. Now I'm working at Walmart. Yep. Anyhow, collections. You brought some other things.
I brought a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I collect action figures. Yeah. No. Hey, fuck you, Brandon. Yeah, I collect shit. I collect action figures. I think it started from nostalgia because I collect old Ninja Turtles from when I was younger. I still have a shitload of my Ninja Turtles. I should have brought one. I didn't bring one. But now I collect the more detailed, really nice figures they put out by NECA and McFarlane. And this is here.
It's a fucking toy.
There you go. You got the glare.
You're goddamn right. It's a
There
toy,
you go.
Brandon.
It's a toy.
There you go.
It's this is Herbert West from Reanimator.
Yeah. If you dry accelerate that thing on dry land, it's gonna mess it up.
I mean,
Anybody get that? Besides
No.
Ricky?
I don't
get
think
it?
even I got it.
That was from Eastbound and Down.
Oh yeah.
It's not a toy.
Get off.
Yes,
off
it
on that
is.
Blonde Ambition tour.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, I collect action figures.
Yeah, I collect Marvel Legends.
Oh.
Yeah, he collects Marvel Legends as long I do as well.
Now, what's Marvel Legends?
It's
Toys.
It's a toy.
Is it NECA stuff?
No, it's.
Who makes it? Oh, Hasbro.
Hasbro.
But it's more detailed.
I only know that word NECA
superhero.
because of him.
It's more detailed superhero stuff. Like it's more like they have more posable.
Oh, they can articulate a lot
yeah,
better. More joints.
articulated, more detailed. I have approval from the Mustache Institute of America.
Damn right he does.
Fuck mustaches.
And they're also all convicted sexual predators.
Yeah, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page and click agree, agree, agree.
Whenever they have a meeting, they have to go door to door to get approval for it.
They have to let them know that they're in their neighborhood.
I collect all kinds of horror movie stuff. Like these are.
Can you get that closer? So
these are cards from.
Can you get a picture? Can you get a close up of that? There we go.
These are cards from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Pretty cool, right? I think so.
Are you ever going to open them?
No.
And that's a true collector.
Another thing I'd like to talk about before I bring this out here, I'm just gonna put it on the table. Don't look at it. Vinyl records.
As soon as you said don't look at it, I looked at
it. Davie collects vinyl.
Yep.
Yeah.
We collect vinyl records.
And you told me the other day it makes sense
We
too.
talked about this. One of the things I like about vinyl records is not only you like music and you're gonna buy music,
Right.
but now, almost anything on vinyl again. It's coming back. I think it's back. I won't even say it's coming back. It's back.
Right.
You can buy anything on vinyl again. When you buy a vinyl record, not only do you get the new music you want to hear, but you kind of get a collector's item as well. You get a physical thing you can hold in your hand.
Right.
It's also nostalgic because it is a vinyl record. You know.
Now, do you consider new music that's printed on vinyl? I mean, like say for instance, you had some T-Pain on vinyl. Obviously, T-Pain went way back then. Do you consider that a collector's item?
Well, to a collector, yes. I mean, anything could be a collector's item, I guess. If I collect beer bottles, I mean, to me, that's a collector's item.
Well, yeah. To you.
In the general sense.
And see, that's the thing I think about collecting is a true collector is if you're not collecting for just the sheer enjoyment of collecting. If you're basically.
Let's say, like, I brought this. This is a 7-inch of a NoFX album. NoFX is, a more modern band.
Yeah.
From the 90s.
Are they kind of Scottish?
No, not really. I mean, they do some.
They got some horns.
Some upbeat.
Derek, fuck CDs.
Yeah, fuck a CD, dog.
You want a big ass fucking vinyl that
Fuck you.
sounds
Vinyl
like
sounds
garbage.
great.
Really, Derek?
It's very textural.
Derek. Derek's coming out with us tomorrow night.
Oh yeah.
And not only will he drink a beer, he might drink my fist.
Okay. And my foot in his ass.
Yeah. You want this big ass fucking vinyl, dude? You're fucking stupid, dude. I hate you, Derek.
I hate you now.
I hate you, Derek. Even though we hung out yesterday and went to Odell's.
Oh, you went to
Fuck
Odell's?
CDs.
Yeah.
How was that?
What is wrong with you? CDs are dog shit.
They made it a lot smaller inside than it used to be.
How do they do that?
I know, right? I know, right? It's like a lot smaller.
How do you make it smaller?
We tried to offer them up like some local bands.
Do they have like a passageway behind like a secret wall now?
Yeah. We tried to offer
Nice
up some
speakeasy.
local bands and bring up them a new nighttime setting,
Right.
but they basically want us to do it for nothing,
No.
and that's not how it works,
Is there really any room in there for a band? That place is so freaking tiny, bro.
Yeah, like it's on the floor.
Can I get a beer, please?
It's not like a stage. It's on the floor.
So the place
No.
is packed with like almost no one.
Is there like a little cubby or something for a band? Didn't you guys try to play there one time?
No, we did. When I was in the shitty band with Derek Carter years ago, we played there
Which
one
one?
afternoon. Soul So Heavy.
Oh, okay.
We played there one afternoon, and they actually paid us like $200, and they had their own equipment, and then they let us borrow their equipment to go play a show at Hangar that night.
Oh,
So
cool.
I mean, it was a win-win.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah. But yeah, that's that. You can reproduce all the stupid crackly sounds on vinyl on a CD if you.
All right,
Man, it's not
let's
fucking
see
vinyl.
Oh
more.
my
Jesus
God,
Christ.
Derek! What the fuck is wrong with you?
Derek, you like fucking ska. Get over
You
it.
like
People
ska?
who collect vinyl are like people who like horses.
No, people who like horses are way
What the
more
fuck does
annoying.
that mean?
That's why I kind of like Derek.
What's the rest of this?
Because he says random shit.
You can. I mean,
Hold on.
Uh,
But no one would do that because why would they listen to music with shittier sound quality?
The dude, I don't know. He's not nostalgic. He's a millennial, and that's his fucking problem.
I mean, but you're a millennial, but you got good taste.
Yeah.
Dave, you're a millennial, right?
Yeah.
But you got good taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like your hat.
I love you,
Thanks,
Derek, but you are
Oh,
wrong.
I collect these kind of hats.
Oh, cabbies and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to wear a cabbie.
He did rock the cabbie for a little bit.
Yeah.
He used to rock the cabbie back in the day when he'd come and watch our bands and go in the bathroom and kick everything off the
Yeah.
wall.
I actually had cartoons drawn again about me. You heard about me?
That was a ritual where he would kick shit off the walls in the bathroom.
Yeah. And draw stuff. Have you seen my art?
I don't know.
No. You ever been to Hangar 7?
Yeah.
You ever seen the dick riding the dick?
Yeah.
Derek,
That's me.
Derek, you were. I
Yeah.
I just gave you a tour of the Hangar 7 bathroom recently. My brother here is the one who drew the dick.
Yeah,
art.
and the super dick
You
flying.
gave him a
Super
tour of the bathroom and hangar?
Yeah.
All right. That's cool.
There's only so many things you do after you suck them off.
All right.
So, Brandon, you have a big race coming up
Yep, tomorrow.
tomorrow. What do you what's
What are
the
you
game?
packing?
What are you packing under that hood?
A 4-cylinder.
A 4-cylinder what?
What kind of car is it?
What kind of car is it?
Cavalier.
Chevy Cavalier.
Chevy Cavalier. Got a roll cage?
God damn.
Hell yeah. You need a GoPro?
No,
You're not going to GoPro it? Why not?
because I don't know how to work it.
I can tell you.
Click a button.
I can tell you. It's one button. You push it.
Nah, I don't have nowhere to mount it, really.
Sure you do. Mount it on your...
That's crazy, man.
Get a click cam.
I got one.
Speaking of that, you know what? Back in the 20s, there was a lady named Aunt Aggie who had a boneyard
Here in Lake City.
here in Lake City.
I know where that's at.
She apparently collected bones,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it became a big attraction, and people would come and pay her to walk through their boneyard. Speaking of collections,
It's right next to the post office, by the way.
Yeah?
The house is still there.
oh, the house is still there, but the bones are gone.
Hmm
Allegedly.
But there were like little sidewalks all through in the backyard.
Oh,
I don't know if it's still that way.
that's pretty neat.
I used to collect Smurfs. Remember Smurfs? Smurfs were big.
Yeah.
And Star Wars
the
figures.
little hard Smurfs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I collected Star Wars figures, but I actually played with them.
Yeah.
Like that and Matchbox
I actually
cars.
remember playing with you had the Darth Vader case
Yeah.
with the little figures.
Now, see, if
in
I
it.
still had that shit, it probably wouldn't be worth as much as in its packaging. But I had the bust of Darth Vader.
You know, like collecting
But I
is,
shot him with like a 22 on.
collecting is so easy now. Yeah, I used to have these like big rubber wrestlers like Hulk Hogan and Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and Tim used to always shoot them with a BB gun. And I still played with them after he shot them. They just had BBs wedged in their face and shit.
I used to make little
Oh.
things out of Play-Doh and shoot them with BB guns. They say, I got boneyard for you.
I got a boneyard.
That guy.
Damn.
You know what's funny about Derek is he came on the show with, well, the job I work at is very, very
Lucrative. Oh,
No,
that's not the wrong. That's the wrong
no,
word.
no, very
Seductive.
no, he would say it was like they're very basically straight line, very, what's the word I'm looking for? The very by the, you know what I mean, by the book type. I don't know. But yeah, this guy.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Posing.
I used to collect Pez. Remember
Yeah.
Pez dispensers?
Yeah. I remember Mom used to collect Beanie Babies, which is a died out fad, just
Yeah.
like Pops are going to be, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Now what are you gonna do with your pops? You're not obviously gonna.
I've got so many of them that I only have my horror ones on display,
Right.
and the rest of them are boxed up.
And how much are those? So you got like $4,000 worth
They're like
of pops.
$10 a piece, and I probably got about 300 of them.
Yeah, so you got
Fucking
$3,000 worth of. I mean, but see, I think a true collector, if you're gonna collect something, you don't collect it because you want to make money on it later. You collect it because you like collecting it. What do you
Derek,
say?
what does that mean?
They're
They're-
politically correct, and they're full of SIWs.
SJ.
He's
Oh,
talking
that's
about
the-
his job. They were very politically correct.
Oh, okay.
He was like, I gotta be careful. But then by the end of it, he's describing how to give fellatio. And I'm like, bro, this is Facebook Live, man. We can't do that. Anyhow,
Hey, they might ask us to have or to use our video in a sex ed class.
they might. You actually probably can make some royalties off that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's
Three
move
people
on
watching.
to.
Who's the three people? Say your names.
Say your names. Say your names. I don't have a say your name thing.
quick through all my collections. Comic books. Davey collects
Yep.
comic books as
I
well.
collect a lot of
Davey's got a
comics.
Stan Lee signed comic book. The dude's dead now. It's probably worth a lot more
I
money.
think I have 3.
3
Yeah.
Stan Lee signed comic books.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
Who's going with the voice?
Let's see. Collecting is so easy now because there's like monthly subscription boxes to almost anything,
Yeah.
and you can buy anything online.
You
But
do those?
I sometimes,
He used to do the horror box.
yeah, I used to
collection.
because you get autographs. I collect autographs. I got a lot of
Mm.
like obscure autographs. You know, people who you don't give a shit about. You know.
Right.
Let's see what else. When I was younger, I collected sports cards when I was in school.
Like football, baseball.
Football, baseball, all that shit.
Oh, you gotta see. God, he's gotta see more.
I know, goddamn, Derek. Why don't you just come over?
There we go. I'll hold a course for women.
Subaru sites for free for a season.
That guy's talented.
But what if men
Yeah.
want to take your course?
Do you
Yeah.
do you discriminate?
But anyways, I collected sports cards when I was younger.
All right.
Never watched football, never watched basketball. Didn't know who the fuck any of them were. But you knew who was popular.
Right.
And you were like, man, I got this Scottie Pippen card. I didn't know who the fuck that was. Some black guy who was tall and could fucking touch a basketball.
The only thing I liked about basketball was the I always like underdogs, and that was Spud Webb.
Spud Webb, little tiny dude?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. And when we played basketball on PlayStation, not PlayStation, Genesis, Sega Genesis, I always wanted to be Scottie Pippen.
Oh, another thing. Since I collect autographs, David can weigh in on this. Like, autographs. Like, you collect autographs, you know, you can either do a monthly subscription, you can buy them offline, or you go to conventions.
Right.
The prices are ridiculous for some people's
Yeah,
autographs.
Some people.
Like,
some
what's
people
the
do it for
highest
free.
you ran into?
Stanley.
Stanley, how much was it?
$100 bucks.
$100 for Stanley's autograph.
Yep.
For Stan Lee,
Yeah.
Yep.
he's about to die though.
He's
already
he's
dead.
dead.
Oh, he died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
Wow.
His ghost signed it.
That's worth even more.
But yeah, they charge ridiculous prices. You see somebody like who was in Christine years ago,
Yeah.
and you look at like a page where you can buy their autographs. They want like $60 for their autograph.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't done nothing since that movie. You know, like, I'll give you $20. You know,
Yeah,
Let's barter.
I don't get it.
No, but there's a lot of like the really good artists.
Yeah.
They'll do it for free.
Jim Lee, how much he charge?
Oh, I didn't get it from him. He's like $80 though.
Oh, really?
But yeah, my cousin got his. But no,
Jim
like
Lee.
a lot of the older artists, they'll do it for free if you buy a print,
Oh,
and they sell the prints for like $5.
George Perez, did you see him?
I didn't do it.
No.
And if you're new to the True Brew podcast, we go live on 3 platforms. We're on Facebook Live, we're on Periscope, we're on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter, we're on Instagram. If you like the audio-only podcast, go to podbean.com, True Brew Podcast, and follow us on there. Davey likes our audio-only podcast. You can listen to them at work. But, yeah. Anyhow. What?
What Daniel said.
Oh, he didn't comment. He sent it to you.
Huh? I guess he sent it to me. Who did
Oh.
he send it to?
Awkward silence. Cool.
Yeah, Brandon, Tim, and Daniel, and me.
And you. What else did I used to collect? Oh, I had a Kiss Snow Globe one time.
Oh,
And Corbin Burnson. I was doing this thing called One Red Paperclip,
Corbin Burns.
and I was trying to buy a house. I started off with 1 red paperclip, and I was gonna work my way up to trade up until I could actually buy a house. And I started the first couple of trades was kind of like mediocre stuff, and people just wanted to trade me. Dude, I was in Orlando, and Hogan was at his beach shop, so I went in there to get the fucking hold on.
I think you told me the story once before. The store.
To get in the fucking
What
store
store
was
was
$125. To actually meet him and shake his hand was
Fuck that. You know, he told me he met Dustin Rhodes.
Gold Dust.
Yeah, he met Dustin Rhodes in our Walmart.
That's kind of cool.
He got a picture with Dustin Rhodes.
Oh
in
yeah,
our
yeah, I've
Walmart.
seen that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen that.
because he lives in like Homerville or some shit,
You're always posting on Facebook that celebrities are in a Walmart and people freak out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Remember when I used to do that, like Brad Paisley with the
Yeah, and we would try to sell it, man.
Yeah, and I would get Tim to come in and be like, "Fuck yeah, dude, he was, yeah, I saw."
Oh yeah, we sell it.
I think I saw
How is
it
that
too.
possible? He's got a show in California. I said there are things called jet airplanes. You fucking dumbass.
Yeah,
Jesus.
for free.
You dumbass.
Collections.
Now he's sending us websites. No, we're not going to
I
websites.
think I'm done. Oh, what do you think? We're just gonna stop and look at your website?
I allegedly collect guns.
You
Yeah.
do. How many guns would you say you have?
A lot.
More than 100.
No.
More than 50.
No.
More than 20.
Maybe.
Okay. Do you have them in a bunker
No.
under your house?
No.
Okay.
Under his bed.
For the zombie apocalypse?
My safe barely closes, allegedly, though.
Oh, you have a safe.
Yeah.
Okay. What's
Allegedly.
the combination?
Hmm?
Nothing.
That's all I know.
You know another thing I collect?
What's
It's
that?
actually a big collectible thing. VHS.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mainly it's like older horror and sci-fi.
Yeah.
Original box stuff, you know. You remember going to the video store and seeing like some of the older stuff with like giant boxes compared to some of the other ones?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah. The
like
collector's edition.
Big box.
Yeah.
You know, like that. You know that. That's a big thing. It's so big that like some of these younger horror movies that come out, you know, from collectors like that, they reproduce their own new movies on VHS sometimes, and you can buy it as a collector's item.
That's
That's
kind of
pretty
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of like a lot of the B horror movies, you know, mainly.
Yeah.
That's really. You
So
know,
we're both big horror movie
Is that a
fans.
segue?
Yeah. Like I said earlier, he's a bigger horror movie fan than I am. But this is the show we used to do. I want to bring this up.
Wow, ruiner.
Do you remember this picture right here? This is from the Ricky Mortar show. We had it started off as a V.
Is it even up?
Yeah, it's up.
Are
Up
you
there in
sure?
the top. Yeah, top corner. See?
'Cause you're watching it live over there, aren't you?
No, top
It's got
corner.
a delay, man.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's coming.
So anyhow, this is
Oh, there it is.
yeah, this is from the Ricky Mortar show. We started off doing a show called VHS, and we tried to make a bigger production out of it. It was fun.
It was.
It was a little
Good
long. It was fun though. But yeah.
Yeah.
Horror movies. Let's talk about horror movies a little bit.
Oh, you want me to talk about horror movies?
Yeah, you're the horror movie expert.
Well, see, I mean, we're gonna talk about some B horror movies. No, Daniel, haven't seen it.
I will though. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we will. We're gonna talk about B horror movies, and like when you say B horror movies, you think I go back to like video store days where you pick up the raunchiest looking, weirdest, you know, cover.
Kind of like the craft beer movement. The
Yeah.
weirder the can, the better the movie.
Yeah. When you go to the video store back in the day, you want to pick up, you know, the movie that looks just the fucking craziest on the shelf, you know, and that was usually a B horror movie that you've never heard of, you know, and it's very low budget or no budget. You know what that means, Tim.
Of course.
You know? What's everyone's favorite horror movie? Mine's Christine.
Mine is the theme song I played. If you were watching the podcast when we first started, was Return of the Living Dead.
That's my favorite zombie movie.
A favorite.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as far as horror movie goes, I kind of like what's Ghostface? Scream. I kind of like the first Scream. Now the rest of them I don't care about, but the first one, they did a lot of classic misdirection. Like they would be filming, you know, the two shot of the two females talking on the porch, and then they would pan over to the woods, and you're searching the woods, like what's in the woods. You come back and he's right behind them.
Yep.
I like that type of shit.
Derek loves Satan. Hail
Awesome.
Satan.
Okay, Hail Satan. You like hate? All right.
Hail Satan.
Brandon, what's your favorite horror movie, bro?
I ain't got one.
You're fucking lying.
I really don't watch horror movies.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Um,
You watch that's all you watch is musicals? Is that what you're telling me?
no.
Yeah, you used to tell me, you used to come, Ricky, I went and watched the new Poltergeist, or Ricky, I went and watched the new blah, 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 blah.
Out of all the scary movies you ever watched, what was your favorite?
Annabelle.
Whoa.
Is that about the doll?
Know how I know you're gay? You watched Annabelle.
Is that about like a
That
possessed
movie.
doll or something?
Yeah.
Never seen it. Tell me about it. What was the best part?
Where they killed the fucking what you call it?
The bad people?
I don't know what you want to call them. Ricky's seen it. We're in the beginning of the movie
The superheroes.
where they kill the.
Oh, it's like it's back in the 50s, and the doll
Yeah.
comes in, and you see like the blood splatter on the windows and all that shit.
Daniel said the first Paranormal was good.
What the fuck's wrong with you guys?
But I think what he's talking, if as far as I go, was like Blair Witch. It was simple. It was shock value.
I got you.
You know.
But I mean, we're off topic. B horror movies means just schlock, like just
Schlock.
garbage. Yeah,
That's a word?
That's a term.
Schlock.
Just garbage. And technically, I know Tim, you like you watch The Aviator and you like Howard Hawks.
Howard Hughes.
Oh, Howard Hughes. There you
Howard
go.
Hawks.
Howard Hawks.
He was a hell of a hawk, though.
Howard Hughes. Howard Hughes' early movies and stuff he did were considered B movies. You know, they're not horror movies, but they're B movies because they were low budget. Well, actually, they weren't even low budget, but they were just garbage films.
Yeah.
Ed Wood. You ever heard of?
Oh,
Ed
yeah.
Wood?
There was a movie about him.
Derek
Yeah.
agrees with Daniel.
Yeah.
That has got to be the smallest dick I have ever seen in my whole life.
But anyways, like B movies, like Ed Wood, like Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Yeah.
Watch that movie. It's so fucking funny because you can see like when they got spaceships, you can see the lines and them like dangling.
Yeah.
You know the shit. And
Oh, yeah. Like
and the
paper
big-
plates on fire.
Yeah, this big guy walks through a door. You know, and you can tell it's just a wall because the door falls down, but they keep filming. You
Yeah,
know,
like, fuck it. We're spending
Yeah.
too much money.
you know, it's
keep rolling.
great. Yes, Derek, The Barn. That movie is.
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
badass.
Then you can.
I have a signed poster from the
yes,
cast of The Barn.
that's right.
It's a 2018 movie, and it's B as fuck. You know, like it's low budget, but it's so good.
Yeah.
You know, it's done so well. But B movies, I mean, even when you think of some of the larger franchises such as Halloween or Texas Chainsaw Massacre, those are considered B movies. Like if you go back to the 70s,
Yeah.
that's a B movie because the horror out at the time was stuff like Alfred Hitchcock shit, you know, The Bird, Psycho, Jaws. But now you got a dude wearing a mask coming and cutting girls' titties off. That's not going to be an A movie. That's a B movie. That's something you see.
Would you consider the Swamp Thing a B movie?
Swamp Thing?
We watched that over and over because you said girls getting their teeth cut off, and that was the highlight because she, at the very end, she was topless, and one of the guys cut her titties off,
Adrian
and the Swamp Thing
Barbeau?
touched it and made it grow back.
Yeah. I consider Swamp Thing a superhero movie.
Really?
It's a DC comic. That's where he came from.
Oh, kind of
Yes.
like a Toxic Avenger?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. The B movie sucked. What?
I don't know what Ricky is talking about.
He's talking about the B movie, the actual B with Jerry Seinfeld.
But yeah, the B movie industry is still thriving today. There's movies like The Barn, and there's one called Bojangles.
Okay.
It's just about this, you know, it's straight up.
So let me ask you this. So when you get into watching a B movie, so you pick a B movie on Netflix or wherever you find it that you've never seen before, and you go, oh man, it's so ridiculous that you watch it. Do you watch it from the beginning to the end, no matter how ridiculous it is?
I'll tell you, I'm very particular. Like if I watch a movie and like it's got a certain look to it, I'll turn it off. I'm like, this ain't for me.
Really? Even if it's like the
ain't
cover
for
and
me.
all that looks really cool?
Yeah. There's so many movies that grab me by the cover, you know, and I'll try to watch it and I'll be like, this ain't for me. But yeah, and that's one fun thing about B movies. They're not meant to be good.
Right.
And you watch them for almost the comedic value. You want to laugh at it.
Yeah.
You know, you want to like, man, this is over the top.
What's the stupidest movie, Brandon, that you ever watched like all the way through?
The stupidest movie?
Yeah, stupidest.
Same
Same question for you, Davie.
Let's see.
Rocky Horror.
What?
I love that. I love it though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love it. But
Okay.
it's really strong.
It's because it's a classic. You watched it because it's a classic.
No.
You watch it just because you love it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
It is a good movie.
Can you sing us a song?
Oh, which one?
See?
The river was deep, but I swam it. Janet, the future is ours, so let's plan it. Janet, so don't tell me to can it. Janet, there's one fool for you, then I am it.
Do you remember this song?
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Banana phone.
Why you being
It's not a
dickhead
poem.
fool? Stop being a dickhead.
Wicker Man, that's the stupidest movie you've ever seen? Don't say that.
That's not Halloween. That's Ted Bundy. What's he talking about?
I think cutting titties off.
Oh.
Dude, we watched the Ted Bundy movie.
Yeah, Brandon, you told me the Ted Bundy movie was awesome.
It's-
That was a good
Tell
one.
me what the
See, when I think of Ted Bundy, I don't think of the crazy shit that he did. What was some of the shit he did, Brandon?
Well, he bit that bitch's nipples off.
And yeah,
Actually,
and-
right here in Lake City.
And her
I don't know
ass,
what was in Lake City.
Kimberly Leach.
He didn't bite her nipples off, did he?
Yeah.
I think yeah.
He cut her head off.
Yeah.
I don't know if he bit her nipples
No, he
off.
bit her
He
nipples
bit her
off.
nipples off.
It's in the movie at the very end.
What did he do with the nipples?
Who can He probably ate them.
I mean, that'd be neat. I mean,
Protein.
What would you do with nipples if you bit them
if I
off?
bit them off, I would eat them.
Okay.
I'd probably put them over the top of mine.
Just tape them
Because I don't
on.
like my
Oh.
nipples.
Banana phone takes me back to E-Bomb's world. Yes, it does.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that.
He
Actually, I
he
know
apparently used a aerosol can on a girl so hard that it ruptured her vagina.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you read? They don't show this in the movies.
No, they didn't show it in the movie, but they speak of it.
Anyhow, what were you gonna
Ted,
say?
You know, Ted Bundy's actually was a really intelligent dude.
Yeah.
Of course,
Like,
he was a lawyer.
Smart as fuck.
Most serial killers are.
Yeah, most of them
He's,
are
like, smart
pretty
as-
intelligent.
And you look at him and you wouldn't think like.
Well, you know, in my
Motherfucker
job,
ain't killing nobody.
I've come across some serial killers in the past. We talked about that.
Yep.
We'll share that on another podcast. But how he had, I want to know because he said he had a baby with a chick on the
Yeah, he
movie.
did.
Carol. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know where that baby's at.
I
They-
tried to look her up, but I saw pictures of her today. I mean, she's
They,
like in her 50s, you know.
Can I get a beer, please?
But they
And, you know,
actually-
me and Kelsey talked about that. We're like, how would it be growing up with knowing your dad was Ted Bundy?
Yeah, I know, right?
You know?
I mean, I'm sure they don't talk about that. They just executed a serial killer yesterday. They did. Who's that?
That's awesome.
Since I don't work at a certain place anymore, I don't get I'm not privy to all that information. You know what I mean? I used to
Yeah.
talk about it all the time, but
Yeah.
anyhow, Halloween Horror Nights. When I went last year, I wanted to bring this up. They had a haunted house that was dedicated to B movies. Remember I showed you the posters, and I
Yeah,
wish
yeah.
I could buy the artwork somewhere because it's badass.
Yeah,
Like they
yeah.
had this. It was classic like Inquirer. It had the Beast Baby from Hell.
Yeah,
And like a
yeah,
baby
yeah,
in like
yeah.
a bird cage and stuff, and the whole house was awesome. Have you ever been to Halloween Horror Nights?
Yeah.
Being into horror movie, I want to share this. We dabble in a little bit of horror makeup, and this is one piece I wanted to bring up and show everybody. It was a piece I did of a wrist, and I put it on Facebook when I did it. I was just bored one night, and I just did it on my wrist, whatever. And I put it on Facebook and it said, "Be careful with power equipment or something, kids. You know, this is what happens. Sit in the emergency room for 3 hours now." And people were like all over it. "Oh my God, bro, are you okay?" And this and that. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. It is what it is."
We got one viewer, and it's Brandon. It's not even Brandon.
It's not even Brandon.
It's
Some
either
old guy
Daniel
killed
or
like 20
Derek.
women.
Probably
Oh.
Derek.
I have to look that up.
Anyway, speaking of newer B movies, I love this movie right here. It's called Terrifier. Look at this shit, guys.
Okay, I like clown stuff.
Yeah.
I think clowns are. I did clowns for a couple years.
I like
clowns
this.
are crazy.
I like this movie because they do some really graphic stuff in this movie.
Yeah.
Like one of the opening scenes is they do face stabs. You know, I always want to. You know, you see people getting stabbed in the gut, stabbed in the back. You see somebody stabbed in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's the shit.
What's the movie with Matthew McConaughey where he's eating the chicken leg and makes the woman give?
Oh yeah.
Is that a horror movie?
No, it's not.
I watched
Oh.
the movie with Matthew McConaughey.
I love
that.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah,
The
but if
beach
you
bum.
watch this, after the show, I'm gonna show you this scene. It's a scene where he has with the chicken leg, and it's the guy from Wings is her husband, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But he makes this woman give the chicken wing, do a sex act on this chicken wing. You'll never look at Matthew McConaughey the same
but
again.
it's a good movie. It's a great
He-
The movie was called The Beach Bum. I watched.
Oh yeah, that's the newest Matthew
Yeah, that's the
McConaughey. I heard that didn't
newest,
give a
yeah.
lot of
Stupid.
great reviews
It
though.
was
Fucking
Stupid?
stupid.
I like Matthew McConaughey though. You know, one of his first movies was Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3.
Really?
Yeah, the next
So
generation.
before Dazed and Confused?
Yeah,
I thought Dazed and Confused was
it's
the
an
first
early one. And you know, actually, That's the first time. They say he says it for the first time in Dazed Confused, but in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, he says, all right, all right, all right.
Really?
Promise you.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not sure if it's before Dazed Confused.
Because
or
I
if
thought
it's
Linkletter
right
is
there with it. Look it up. He
the
says,
director
all
of
right, all right.
director of Stays Confused. Linkletter.
Yeah, Richard Linklater.
Yeah, it says something about that's how that phrase. That's what he tells everybody the story. That's how that phrase "all right, all right."
Maybe, but he says it in that movie. Renee Zellweger's in that movie too.
In Dazed.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the back of a truck. She's uncredited though.
No, I'm talking about in Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the third one. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
All right, all right, all right.
all
Daniel
right, all right.
Baumgartner.
All right, all right, all right. One person's watching. Daniel, thanks for being our only guest on the True Brew
You know
podcast.
what made this show a lot better? We all took our shirts off.
Brandon?
Take my shirt off.
Hey. Thanks for stepping up, Brandon.
There goes monetization.
Oh fuck! What the fuck is that?
That's his cleavage. He had to draw cleavage.
Oh, a fun fact about B horror movies. William Castle back in the day, he did a lot of like '60s horror movies. He used to like go to theaters and do like special effects at theaters during his movie. He had this movie called The Tingler, where he would like, he actually put an electrocuting device on the seats. So whenever the Tingler monster came on screen,
Okay.
it would buzz your seat.
Oh, kind of like a smell-o-vision.
Yeah, kind of like that. He did a lot of things like that, you know. I don't know. I guess it died out for him. But I thought that was cool, fun fact.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
There's a lot of actors out there today that still, they live their life off of low-budget movies. Even like Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger. He does a lot of low-budget horror movies still. You know, because he knows that's his genre and he makes money there.
Yeah, I mean, he does a lot of like signing type stuff too, don't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Doesn't Kelsey have a Robert Englund?
She does have. He came to Wild Adventures like years ago, and she's got an autographed picture of Robert Englund, and he wrote "Sleep Kills, Bitch" on it.
Okay.
And apparently he licked her face.
Oh, that's a plus.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Heck yeah, it is.
So right now Tim is drawing a dick on a dick horse.
It's a western scene.
At a rodeo.
Yeah.
You can find the same scene at Hangar 7 in the men's bathroom anytime.
Yeah.
We're at our 8-minute and 30 or 8 hour. It's 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
1
It's
hour,
8:30.
32 minutes, and
Yeah,
28 seconds.
It's about time for we to get
It's
out of here.
8:30. Our podcast has died down. We appreciate you guys for watching.
Yeah.
If you need a tutorial on how to draw dicks, watch our next episode.
Yeah.
I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck out of here. This shit, I'm out.